everybody here. It is November the 14th, Friday. It's 10:30 a.m. and well, I decided to do I guess kind of prep for winter camping. And I guess this camping trip is more of a test, if anything. I want to try and get into some winter camping this season instead of just staying home all winter. I want to get out and still be able to enjoy nature. In which case I have invested in a couple items to hopefully make winter camping possible and hopefully comfortable. And those are, by myself, an ice fishing tent that will be used for not ice fishing. And I also upgraded my portable battery station. I guess it's better referenced as a solar generator. So it is a much bigger battery that came with solar panels. Anyways, I am up here at Rampart Range, or Rampart Reservoir, I think it is. That's the Dispersed camping here. I'm really hoping this works out because this is probably less than an hour away from where I live, and it would be really great to have dispersed camping that's close by where I live. Anyways, I need to get everything all set up here. Probably need to back my car up here so that way it's pointed out in case I need to take off in emergency. I can just head on out. Anyways, that's enough talking. Time to get set up. Well, for the most part, that is it. I gotta stake everything down, which I'm about to do because we're getting some slight gust here and there. But hey, that wasn't too bad. It's gonna be dark in here, having got all the windows open up. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. Wow. It's already starting to get warm in here too. So, a little dust in here because I'm kicking up a bunch of dust. And yeah, I like it so far. It's actually starting to get pretty warm. Damn. Anyways, I'm gonna get things staked down here. Then I need to get everything else set up. It's about 11:40. I have unpacked everything. I have not set up everything yet. Not quite in a hurry to do so. Just wanted to come in here and just see what it'd be like to sleep in here tonight. And I'm excited. This is gonna be great. It's kind of windy, if you can tell. But in here, it's actually kind of warm and enjoyable. Well, let's get into the meat and potatoes of why I got this fishing tent. Not for fishing. Well, as I mentioned, I do want to do a little bit more cold weather, winter camping. And from what I can find on the market, there is hot tents, and there's also these ice fishing tents, all of which, offer a bit of insulation, trapping the heat. But, well, the problem is with a lot of the hot tents, they're not easily set up by one person. And these hub-style fishing tents From what I saw, they do seem one person friendly. As you saw me setting this up, it's just, laid down and pop out the walls and you're pretty much done. And that was kind of the big thing that sold me on this, was one person setup. And yeah, and it's insulated. So yeah, it's so far it's definitely working out. It is really not that cold out. And to be quite honest, I don't think tonight is going to be a fair test of this tent on keeping me warm. In fact, possibly this whole weekend might not be a good test, because I think it's only going to get down to about 30 degrees, which is kind of cold. But I've camped in my car on colder and was fine. Anyways, I guess I really wanted to get this tent out because I just got it this week and I wanted to make sure it works. And I have this habit of buying things and testing them out right away just in case I need to return it or something. So that's somewhat the point of this this trip. Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably not going to do a lot of vlogging. Kind of the reason why I am filming this is that when I was trying to research people using these ice fishing tents just for regular camping and not ice fishing, there wasn't a lot of them. So I guess this is going to be kind of a review and see how it goes, just so I can put some kind of material out there for people that are interested in, if this is something that would work for them or not. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. It's almost 9:30, and yeah, I'm not quite ready for bed, so I'm watching an old 80s movie. I kind of wonder what the temperature is in here. I do have my thermostat thing, so let me grab this. It says it's 54 degrees. I don't know if that is accurate because this thing has been hanging out on the ground. Rough. All right, well, just gonna let this thing dangle for a little bit. I guess let it warm up. I did run my buddy heater. It's over here for just a little while, and yeah, I got pretty toasty in here. I guess my concern is I definitely can't keep that running all night because that thing sucks up quite a bit of juice. Anyways, I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is about 7 o'clock in the morning, and man, it is 40 degrees out. Inside here, it is 60 degrees. Well, that's because I'm running the heater. It's making it nice and toasty in here. Oh, that's so nice. I guess for the most part, I slept okay. I was cold, but it wasn't the tent's fault. Kind of my sleeping system here is I have a heated blanket, and then on top of that I put my down quilt. And what happened last night is my quilt fell off, so it was just my heating blanket keeping me warm. And I actually had it on the lowest setting because when I combine these two, it gets really, really hot. So I put the heating blanket on the lowest setting. So yeah, at one point it was just the heating blanket keeping me warm. And that's when I got up and realized why I was cold. The second I put that quilted bag over the heating blanket, then I got warm again. Overall, not too bad, not too bad. I do like this setup a lot. It's very cozy and a lot more space than sleeping in my car. And I'm not ragging on car camping. It's just when you're sleeping in the trunk of a 4Runner, it is kind of somewhat claustrophobic, and there's not really good ways of heating up the vehicle when you're in there. Versus this tent, I can have this heater going. Not all night, but I can have it going. It significantly warms up the space. Unfortunately, though, when you do turn off the heater, the heat does start to drop pretty quickly. So it doesn't retain heat, but it does make it nice and warm. It's now up to 62 degrees. Anywho, probably going to relax a little bit longer in the tent before I get up and make breakfast. Yeah. Anyways, see you later. There you go. All right, it is Saturday, 7:30 at night, and just kind of winding things down here. I was gonna try to enjoy some warm chamomile tea. Is it chamomile or chamomile? There's a CH. Anyways, I was looking forward to enjoying some chamomile tea. I went through the effort of grabbing it out of my cabinet to bring it here tonight to enjoy a nice warm soothing drink, getting ready for bed. But when I opened it, there's nothing in there. That was a disappointment. Oh well, I guess I can enjoy some warm water. Yeah. So, second night in this tent, and I do love this tent. I could see maybe later down the road I'd want something a little bit bigger, but as it stands right now, this is almost perfect. For the most part. Yeah. It's getting nice and toasty in here with the heater going. It is, what? I think it's 57 degrees. Feels a lot warmer. Anyways, so I'm done watching this show. Gonna do a little bit of reading and go to bed. Hopefully go to bed a little bit earlier. Last night, I guess I went to bed at 11 o'clock. That's the thing about a space like this, that you can warm up at night while camping. Usually I would try to get to bed as quick as possible, so that way I could wake up and, get my day started. But with this, I can basically stay up all night, stay warm and cozy, and yeah. Anyways, don't have much else to say. I will see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is 8 o'clock. I did not sleep too well. I did get pretty cold last night, but it wasn't the fault of the tent. I just needed to better set up my sleeping bag. I love this sleeping bag. It's a quilt, but if you don't set it up properly, you're going to get cold. Which is exactly what happened. So it is what? It's 42 degrees outside, and inside this tent, it is 69 degrees. It's a combination of the sun hitting the tent and the heater that I have going. So a couple expectations to have with a setup like this. Yeah, you can definitely get warm in here while it's cold outside. But if you don't have a constant heat source, it is going to get cold inside the tent. It does not make you impervious to the cold. But there are definitely some luxuries having a tent like this than not. Anyways, it is Sunday, and I do need to eat breakfast and get everything packed up and head on home. So anyways, I will probably see you later. So it's about 10:30, and I have everything taken down. I have not yet packed everything. My plan is to pack this thing first, and then kind of work around that. So some kind of closing notes here. So if you look at the bottom here, I got myself some EVA foam mattresses. These are commonly used for, at-home workout gyms. And I also have the tarp at the bottom. I did this all because, well, fishing tents, they don't typically have a bottom. Being able to fish through the ice, that's kind of essential. So if you were to use this as a regular camping tent like I did, you would probably want to, get some kind of flooring. A tarp definitely helps. For one, I noticed when I first was setting this up here, I was kicking up dust all over the place. It was just really dusty in here. So having a tarp down really helped. And then having the EVA foam on the area that I was going to be stepping around really was nice. Super nice. So, do you have to say, camping in this thing this weekend was amazing. It did not keep me impervious to the cold. Yeah, it definitely still got cold in there, but in terms of warming it up, super easy. Putting on that heater made the tent very warm. Anyways, yeah, super glad I got this thing. It's a great experience, and looking forward to doing some more winter-esque camping this winter. All right, so some final thoughts here. Well, it definitely worked out. I was a lot warmer than I would usually be camping at this temperature. I am interested to see how well this handles with even colder temperature. Now this is an Eskimo brand. I kind of decided to settle on this one because it has really cool feature. It has a step-through door. They call it, I think, the no-trip door. And I really love that one. That's a really great feature. Also, I did test a little bit of the waterproofing yesterday, and the water definitely beat it off here, but I could definitely tell while inside you could see the seams and where there's possible leakage. Plus, yeah, this right here, that's definitely gonna leak. So I think if I ever use this during, some rainy weather, I would probably have to get some kind of a canopy, something to go on top for the water. Anywho's, yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Hope it was a little bit more informative in terms of not really specs, because I didn't provide any specs on this thing, but in terms of how it was like camping in this thing. Anyways, not my usual video, but I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, take care. Bye.